As the DMK celebrates its 75th year, a historic milestone for a regional political party in India, the rise of actor politician Udhayanidhi Stalin within its ranks seems inevitable. What has contributed to this dynastic hold of the Karunanidhi family within the DMK? Vanakkam. This is T. Suresh Kumar. Thank you for joining me in this episode of the Hindu Focus Tamil Nadu. On September 17, 1949, N Annadurai, along with four senior leaders, broke ranks with Periyar E.V. Ramasamy's Dravidar Kazhagam and floated the DMK or the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. In 18 years, the party managed to capture power in Tamil Nadu. It became the first regional party in India to form the government and also permanently dislodged the Congress from the seat of governance in Tamil Nadu. Within 2 years, Annadurai succumbed to cancer. Thereafter, M. Karunanidhi, the PWD Minister in Annadurai's cabinet, managed to outwit the number two in the party and government hierarchy via Nedunchezhian and took on the mantle of government and subsequently that of the party in 1969. In retrospect, it appears that this was a turning point in the history of the DMK. Had it not been for Karunanidhi, it appears unlikely that the DMK would have survived not just the emergency but also the subsequent rise of MGR or MG Ramachandran, a charismatic leader, and that of the AIADMK. While Karunanidhi, a born political animal, was able to steal a march over the seniors in the party, today the reality is that the DMK is inseparable from his family. With his son and Chief Minister M.K. Stalin succeeding him, the ground is now being laid for the promotion of Udhayanidhi Stalin, his grandson, within the ranks of the party as well as that of the government. There is a growing chorus within the party, particularly among the second line leaders and the ministers, to elevate Udhayanidhi Stalin, give him a larger role, make him the deputy chief minister. There are, however, striking differences between the growth of Stalin and Udhayanidhi Stalin in the DMK and the government. Stalin had started off his political career by raising funds for the DMK as a school student. During the emergency, he went to jail under the MISA, the Maintenance of Internal Security Act. Yet, Karunanidhi waited until 1984 to give him an assembly ticket. He lost. In 1989, Stalin made his debut in the assembly, but Karunanidhi, who became chief minister after 13 years, did not make him a minister. Instead, the DMK patriarch chose to wait for some more years, and during 1996 to 2001, he chose to test Stalin's caliber by making him the mayor of Chennai. It was only in 2006 that Karunanidhi inducted Stalin as a minister in his cabinet. 3 years later, he appointed Stalin as the deputy chief minister of Tamil Nadu. That was the first time the state was getting a deputy CM. Although Stalin began shouldering the responsibility of campaigning for the party since 2009 parliamentary elections, when Karunanidhi was in hospital, it was only in 2017 that he became working president of the party. In that sense, his rise within the party organization structure was measured and step by step. Karunanidhi, whose political appetite and political survival instincts remain unmatched, loomed over Stalin, so much so that even in 2016, at the age of 92, he had declared himself as the chief ministerial candidate of the DMK instead of promoting Stalin. In complete contrast to this, Udhayanidhi Stalin's rise in the party and the government have in some sense been meteoric. In fact, in 2016, Stalin had openly declared that nobody from his family will enter politics. Even Udhayanidhi Stalin, for that matter, had expressed disinclination towards politics. However, in 2019, he first plunged to take on a big role of campaigning for the party in the parliamentary elections. He needed no introduction to the masses because 7 years earlier, Stalin had become a familiar face in Tamil Nadu by acting as a hero in the romantic comedy film Orkal Orkannadi, and thereafter he had gone on to do more than a dozen films. After the DMK front sweeping victory in the parliamentary elections, Stalin appointed his son as the youth wing leader of the DMK. This was a post that Stalin himself had held for more than 30 years. In 2 years' time, Udhayanidhi got elected as a legislator from the Chepak Thiruvallikeni constituency, which was previously represented by his grandfather Karunanidhi. In December 2022, Stalin appointed Udhayanidhi as the Minister for Sports, Youth Affairs and Special Project Implementation. He also placed Udhayanidhi 10th in the cabinet ranking order. This was above even that of veterans like Muthuswamy, who had served as a minister in the MGR and Jayalalitha cabinets before he switched loyalties to the DMK. Now, how did Stalin manage the smooth entry and transition and growth for his son in the DMK? He did this through a series of politically smart moves. In 2019, he liberally gave tickets to the children of party veterans, including Durai Murugan, Ponmudi, and Arkad Veerasamy. Much earlier, the sons of two other prominent leaders, T.R. Balu and I. Periyar, had been elected legislators on behalf of the DMK. In 2021, the grandson of the late party veteran Anbalagan was made a legislator. During a cabinet reshuffle, he inducted T.R.B. Raja, the son of T.R. Balu, as the industries minister. Lately, he appointed Kanimoli as the DMK's parliamentary party leader. On account of all this, now there is increased and wider acceptance of Udhayanidhi Stalin within the party. Now, it is not just the young leaders in the party or Udhayanidhi's boys, as they are called, who are receptive towards giving him a larger role in the party, but even the party veterans are inclined towards that role. Very recently, the former Union Minister of State for Finance, S.S. Pallimanikam, urged Stalin not to delay Udhayanidhi's elevation as Deputy Chief Minister. In fact, the DMK General Secretary Durai Murugan, whose political entry in the DMK predates that of Stalin, has been very vocal in his support to the Karunanidhi family. He has gone to the extent of declaring that he would not mind being a member of a cabinet that is headed by Udhayanidhi Stalin in the future. Overall, within the DMK, there is hardly any resistance to granting any bigger role for Udhayanidhi Stalin. But the outside world will judge him differently. They will see him as an entitled son of a privileged political family. Unlike Stalin, who they feel had earned his political rewards through his hard work and proven leadership as mayor and subsequently as Minister for Local Administration and Rural Development. Clearly, Udhayanidhi Stalin has a long way to go to establish himself as a leader or role model, not just for the youth, for that matter, for any section. There's no doubt that he connects well with the people. He is modest. He comes up with very good one-liners. He does not have any great airs about him. In fact, he says that he is not among the top actors in Tamil Nadu. But all this aside, he needs to establish himself and demonstrate that he has a deeper understanding of Tamil Nadu, the issues concerning the state, and issues on center-state relationship. While his controversial remarks on Sanatan Dharma have catapulted him to the national stage, the point remains that he is yet to articulate at length in a public forum as to why he took that particular stand on calling for abolition of Sanatan Dharma. Tamil Nadu, which has boasted of towering leaders, leaders who had a vision for the state, leaders who had a foresight, leaders who demonstrated a deep understanding of issues, is today at the crossroads, if one could say that. The state is facing a dearth of leaders who demonstrate scholarship or intellectual understanding of issues. Udhayanidhi Stalin will be under watch. He may rise within the DMK or in his father's cabinet. But people would judge him by his performance and actions. It remains to be seen if he would acquit himself well as the great Karunanidhi's grandson. On that note, this is T. Suresh Kumar signing off. Thank you.